Growing up with working-class parents who had trouble paying his medical expenses was difficult for him. Oh, King Messi. So he decided to give his children the most significant amount of independence imaginable. However, the World Cup winner has kept much personal information about his children hidden from the world. Who among fathers is Messi? What does Messi's average day look like? What are his intentions for them going forward? And how does he handle them? Let's begin straight away. Apart from his wife, Messi's three children, Matteo, Thiago, and Ciro, were his most incredible supporters at the World Cup. Contrary to many other soccer players with pregnant girlfriends and more complicated families, Messi's fatherhood has been relatively simple. When he was 5, he first encountered Antoine, who would become his wife in Rosario. They later reconnected when they were in their late teens. His closest friend, a fellow soccer player, is her cousin. Before making their relationship known to the world, Lucas Messi started dating Antonella in 2008 after a year. They got hitched in 2017 and have become one of soccer's most popular pairs. But this is where things get intriguing, the pair's three children. When Messi scored in Argentina's 4-0 victories over Ecuador in June 2012, he could not contain his joy and immediately placed the ball under his shirt. Thiago was born on November 2, 2012, in the Dios Hospital in Spain. The following year, Messi admitted in an interview with El Periodico that the birth of Thiago had changed his life more than the Ballon d'Or awards, explaining that his priorities were changing. Having become a parent for the first time, Messi expressed his love for little Thiago by getting his name and handprints tattooed on his calf. Since Barca still employed his father, Thiago was exposed to football at an early age. He was a student at La Masia Barcelona and got to compete in the U8 age group with Benjamin Suarez, Luis Suarez's son. We watched a video of Thiago scoring a goal in his first game with the squad in February 2020. Age 10 at this time, Thiago, a player for the Paris Saint-Germain Academy, has adjusted to living there with no issues. But that doesn't mean they don't occasionally travel to Barcelona. In fact, during one of those journeys, Thiago shocked the world as the media waited at the airport gates for Antonella Roku and her child. This video shows that Messi's eldest son quickly covered the PSG crest with his palm while donning a PSG shirt. He continued to do so until he entered the waiting car. It's impressive coming from a 10-year-old who enjoys riding motorcycles and cars. But wait until you meet his younger sibling. In Messi's opinion, Matteo, born on September 11, 2015, is the youngster who constantly tries to catch your focus. Matteo is unique and continually tries new activities. Matteo inherited Messi's competitive nature. The Argentine writer Sebastian Bello was told by Messi, "Matteo is therefore comparable to me as a child. He detests losing anything." Matteo exited the stadium sobbing uncontrollably after Argentina lost to Saudi Arabia at the World Cup, despite Thiago using meth, and told him that they would still qualify if they won the remaining games in the group stages. This competitive nature was evident. Matteo's demeanor has also been discussed by Roku, as evidenced by her sweet Instagram post on his 7th birthday, in which she referred to him as the family's jokester. The scarlet caption, "You are so lovely, your energy and batteries fully charged, and you never fail to make us giggle until we cry." Like his brother Matteo, who many think is why his older brother is in the U10 division at the PSG Youth Academy, while Matteo is in the U7 division. Matteo is the one with the more excellent innate aptitude for the sport. The last child of Messi was born on March 10, 2018 in Spain, less than a year after the pair tied the knot. He is named Ciro. Spanish for son or lordly deflaunt, Ciro is the moniker. The 7-time Ballon champion and his wife both have Ciro Messi-themed tattoos. His name, birth date, and the names of his brothers are tattooed on his calves, while Roku has Ciro inked on her arm. According to Messi, Ciro is still growing, but his father has already observed him removing pages from Matteo's books. I make an effort to teach them the worth of objects. Since they are fortunate enough to have the potential to have many things, they realize they must work hard every day to acquire what they need. Consider it simple. The former Barca man demonstrated how strict he is by admitting that he reprimanded his sons more frequently than his wife in an interview with an Argentine journalist. In his efforts to correct this, he even acknowledged going too far. Thiago and Matteo are already on the same professional path as their father. Even though they attend the PSG Academy, most of their soccer instruction still comes from him, as seen in videos of the two boys' sporadic friendlies against Messi. To prevent issues, Matteo, the World Cup winner, frequently lets his middle son win. He begins kicking off and argues with his brothers. He prioritizes his family over his career, unlike Thiago, who is quieter and frequently comforts his father when he is depressed. Despite his successful job, he consistently makes time for his wife, children, and family. So this is an example of a typical day at their house. After school starts, he drives Thiago and Matteo to school with his wife. Then, according to Messi, they might spend quality time together at a park or other peaceful setting, or chill out at home and drink Matteo. It is a typical and peaceful existence, the kind he has always desired, though some of his supporters are unsure of his intentions for his children. Nevertheless, Messi has previously stated that he wants two sons as well. Whatever brings them joy, whether or not it includes soccer. It is not evident that his miniature counterparts are imitating him. It is obvious that they are naturally talented, so it wouldn't be too shocking to see them become household names in the sport. Messi's parents were always close, even though they were middle class and struggled to pay their bills. Messi has always had his family nearby. He is the third of 4 children, with 2 older brothers and a younger sister. Since the beginning of his career, his father has served as his agent, and his siblings have taken care of the upkeep of his professional brands. Messi wants his small family of 5 to develop a similar level of connection. There are numerous instances of renowned soccer players' offspring following in their father's footsteps, but very few of them matched or even surpassed their father's incredible achievements. It will be difficult for someone like Messi to envision his children performing better than him. However, they would be pardoned because their father has a gift that only occurs once a millennium. One of the best football players ever was once a poor child from the streets of Rosario with a growth disorder, who managed to enroll in the La Masia Academy through perseverance and hard work. With only a few years remaining in his professional career, his family has continued to be his support system throughout his journey. With the 2022 World Cup serving as the cherry on top, Messi would want to ensure his children always make the correct choices. It's safe to say that Messi is one of the greatest soccer players in the world and a proud father. While this is happening, a few admirers have admitted that they wouldn't mind seeing a baby girl join the boys. However, Antonella and Messi will decide to have more children. You can predict which of his sons refers to Messi by his full name and frequently celebrates Real Madrid goals to tease his siblings and brother. It might only be Matteo. Thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more exciting content.